Hey guys, welcome to this new video. I do want to say this video does contain endgame spoilers if you still haven't seen it, which is like, come on. Anyway, this video I'm going to be going over Marvel characters I've made in DC Lego supervillains. As you can see, these are my main two, I would say. There's this guy and there's that speedster there. Anyway, we'll start off with Black Widow. Black Widow is taken from Winter Soldier because I think that's when she looked the best. I like that suit the most. The hair went the best with the suit. She looked better in red hair. I did the blue because, you know, electricity was taken in the... She starts getting electricity, like batons in Civil War. Other than that, I think the suit looks really good. I've given her a gun because, like, it's Black Widow in it. Next character we'll have is Doctor Strange, who I think looks amazing. I mean, look at the orbs and the hands. This looks great, especially with the orange. The cape looks really good on him. The hair is perfect. I think this is generally what they use for his pieces. I think he does use that like ninja thing in the middle, like his torso piece. The only thing I'm missing is the eye of Agamotto, but I cannot put it on because it's just not possible in the game. I like the shoes and everything. And the next character is Thor from Endgame. Obviously, Thor gets fat and lets his hair grow out because he's like depressed he couldn't defeat Thanos the first time and let the decimation happen. But I think he looked really cool in this one. Couldn't get his torso piece right. I like the electricity and Stormbreaker, even though he does get Mjolnir back in the Endgame because he goes back in time. I wanted to give him Mjolnir, but I didn't think it fit. Before I did have him with short hair, like Ragnarok, and then I gave him Mjolnir, which didn't fit. I realised that after, because he gets his hair cut after losing the hammer. But it's fine. I redid him. You couldn't get longer hair than this with the beard. So this is what I've gone for. I like the red cape because, you know, that's what he wears. I'm not sure if he got it fixed after Ragnarok, actually. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure he did. I don't even know if he wears it anymore. But that's what I've gone anyway. Next up is Nomad. Yes. He is from Infinity War. He's got like too nice of an expression, I think. But I couldn't really change that. He's got a darker blue character colour than Captain America. He can't do any detail on the shield, so I've left it like kind of silvery bluey. You got a star in the middle, of course. And other than that, he's basically quite basic, but he still looks quite nice. Next up is Black Panther, who looks amazing. I mean, I think he runs faster than normal people as well. He's got the claws, the purple and everything. I think it looks really good. This is taken after he gets a new suit from Shuri, but I think this looks really good. I'll put one on his chest because he needs a line down the middle, but they didn't have it. So this looks quite cool. I love the purple that trails off of his arms. I think he just looks like a great character overall. The eyes, it's just great. Next up is Iron Man. I think he's last on our list. I'm just checking over everything else to make sure he is. I've done Iron Man with the mask off because you couldn't really get anything like a mask. It kind of covers his arc reactor, which is a bit annoying, but I'm not that bothered. It's actually a bullseye, if you can kind of see. You know, this is actually Kid Flash's legs because I didn't think the normal just half and half looked quite right. This one looks more Iron Man-y. That's from like repulsors. His arms are actually supposed to be glowing, which is a bit weird. Like he's supposed to have like electricity coming out of his, not electricity, like the repulsors are on his hands. But that's not coming out, which is a bit weird. And I think he's the final one. Let me know down in the comments if you actually, which one of these were your favourite. I'm gonna start working on some more. And actually, you know what? We'll extend the video time a little bit, and I'll show off these others. This one wasn't made by me, and it was named after Killmonger. It reminds me of when Deathstroke in the Flash, not Flash comics, it was kind of just an event comic, where he got speed because, like, I mean, swords. Even though he didn't use swords, did he? Did he? Yes, he did use one. I don't know. It just gives me off that vibe because of the eye, which is actually not Deathstroke's. It's the other guy, Will Smith's character. Oh wait, you can jump off walls. That was sick. Can we get a replay? Well, not a replay, just me doing it again. I didn't do it perfectly, but he looks quite cool. I'm loving the sword combo in different colours. Next up is me. This ball. This is just a cool stick I found. I don't think I got it in the right colour though. It's actually a battle staff, but it looks cool. This is supposed to be my grey t-shirt and just basketball shorts because it's comfy. This is what I was wearing when I made it. The grey shirt. Anyway, it's quite cool. The next one is actually, it's like the Green Arrow, but it's like an actual Lego figure I have of him that I made myself. In the actual thing, I used Lloyd's body piece from the Ninjago movie, I believe, and his leg piece. Here, you can see a little metal thing on his arm. That is actually like a synthetic kind of thing built into his arm that I use in the game with my Lego. That's supposed to be an arrow. It like makes arrows like out of like, imagine Venom, but it, you know what I mean. Hairpiece is a little bit off. He actually uses Kai's old hairpiece, and the face piece is spot on. Next part is Slash. You saw at the beginning of the video. He's quite cool. I like the dual swords. He looks really good with the long swords, and the colour scheme reminds me of Deathstroke, but I think he looks better, to be honest. Not much to really say about him. The cape piece is nice. I think we've got 2 more. Impacts, I believe, yeah. He's just kind of me testing out what I can do. I don't really like him, to be honest. The cape's too short. I mean, it's perfect for a vigilante. I love what I do with the hairpiece here. I've done it on him as well, if you can see. But it's like a dual molded hairpiece, so it looks like it's coming out the top of his mask. I think he uses the same pieces as Black Widow and Doctor Strange. He's got different leg pieces. Yeah, he's quite cool, I guess. And then you can see Pulsar right here. He's the first one I made. He looks a bit better. The Reverse Flash thing, I think he's quite cool. He's quite fast. I haven't edited his hands or anything because he was like the first one. I didn't know how. I just didn't want to go too deep into it. Out of the Marvel ones, let me know who you think is your favourite or the best looking. I mean by like how I've made them standards. And yeah, subscribe, do the things other YouTubers shove down your throat, and have fun.